Hello, beautiful people of the interwebs. Camille here. I wanted to make this video because I just came across something on YouTube that I wanted to share with the tarot community. It was a community post that was made by a phenomenal um, tarot tuber, a definite favorite, a personal favorite of mine, and of many of us in the tarot community, and deck creatrix. It's from Chanel Days. Um, there was some controversy in the tarot community with Chanel and another creator, whom I also love. Anyway, not getting into that. Chanel decided that she was going to completely pull off of the internet and no longer create any tarot decks, not create any tarot videos or any content, which is most disappointing because her channel is phenomenal. She's an amazing deck creatrix. Her decks are absolutely beautiful. She puts a lot of time and thought and love and into her decks. She crochets beautifully. And so she's created a number of crocheted tarot pouches, and she hand makes the buttons to close them up from resin. And her content was just really a lot of fun. She would do different fashion to show you what she was wearing because the woman has an amazing eye for fashion, different things that were going on in her life, that kind of a thing. So, unfortunately, there was some controversy a couple of months ago, and it led to her making the decision that she felt was best for her to discontinue making decks and discontinue posting any content. I guess you can tell by my reaction, I am very, very saddened by this. I've done one video about one of her decks, Deathly Flowers. So you can look down and you can find it in my list of videos where I did a walkthrough and was just blown away by this amazing deck. That one is a love letter to Persephone, and it is a gorgeous, gorgeous deck. Um, you may be able to still get some of her tarot pouches through her Etsy shop. If you just go, literally, her channel name is Chanel Days. I'll link it down in the description box. If you go on to her page, you can then go to her Etsy shop. She very well might be out of the tarot pouches at this point. It might be worth a look trying. I know she had said because of the tariffs and because of taxes and mailing, she was considering only selling those in Australia. So if I have any, I don't know, do I have any viewers in Australia? You guys might be able to find it. For us over here in these here United States, I'm not sure if we still can, but she crochets beautifully. I was strolling around and I saw a community post that she made, and I wanted to make sure that everyone got a chance to be aware of this information. As I said, her decks were gone, and then that was that. But 2 days ago, she made a post. Forgive me as I have a sip of vino. It's, what is it? 1:47 a.m. And I did a really great ghost tour tonight, so I'm still in my unwinding stage of my evening. Okay, so checking my iPad here. 2 days ago, and at the time of this video, it's technically Sunday. It's Saturday night, but we'll call it what it technically is, Sunday, May 10th at 1:47 a.m. So 2 days ago, she made a very brief community post where she said, NPC update, make playing cards. Due to requests, I listed all remaining decks for a limited time. Ends June 30th. There will be no more print runs. So I went on and I saw, I think there are only 2 decks, but there might be 3 versions of there are 3 decks. There are 3 decks. And I think there are 3 versions of the 3 decks, whether you get plain with no edging or gilded edges, that kind of a thing. So of the 2 decks, I did not delay. I got 2 of them that definitely spoke to me because I was not going to wait and end up not being able to get them. Those are both Oracle decks. And even though I'm not the biggest fan of Oracle, I do enjoy having Oracle cards, and I'm kind of getting a call to start using them more. So I went ahead and purchased those 2. But I was thinking, damn it, I wish there are other decks that she's created that I wish I'd had a chance to get. Because when she first said, I'm going off the internet, I had only seen the post maybe a week before the grace period ended, so I was able to get one of her tarot decks. 2 days ago, she made this post about ends June 30th with 3 oracle decks. Just now, I just saw a post that must have been made yesterday, 1 day ago. I've gotten an insane number of emails requesting that I add all decks to this printing, as I felt the last run I did was not as they felt the last run I did was not long enough for them to purchase. I don't want to go back on my word, but I will put this to a vote since I am doing a print run now. Should I add the previous decks to this run? The reasons I want my decks to be OOP out of print is because I'm stepping away from deck creation, and because MPC is so expensive that by having my decks to be OOP, they will retain their value for those who purchase them. Whatever the vote is by Monday, the 11th, I will honor. Well, people had things to say. 94% of the vote said add other decks to the final print run. So if you are a fan of Chanel's work, I wanted to make sure that anyone in my community was able to have this information and be on the lookout so that you can get any decks that you want from her. I will tell you, her decks are not inexpensive. They are definitely investment decks. In my opinion, as a massive tarot enthusiast and as a professional reader, they are worth every penny. So they're not your $25 decks. They vary in price, so I'm not going to get into that. Once you go on to her Make Playing Cards, I always have a hard time getting on Make Playing Cards. I hate that site. I don't know. Is it just me? You guys tell me if you guys have a problem getting on there, but it's always like, oh my God, a hassle to put my password in every time and check this box so that your information is saved. It never is. I go on, I can't find the creator I'm looking for, the creatrix I'm looking for. So my suggestion, go through her YouTube channel and then click on the link to get to her Make Playing Cards and or her Etsy shop. So one of the decks that I got was the Deathly Flowers. You guys forgive my little, oh God, look like I crawled out of the damn grave. This is the Deathly Deathly Flowers deck. And this, like I said, is a love letter from her to Persephone. She was working very deeply with the goddess Persephone in her dark feminine energy, and this deck is gorgeous. So I'm not going to do a big walkthrough. I'm just going to flip a couple of cards for you to see. I have done a walkthrough on the channel, and if you just scroll down, you'll be able to find that, where it's an in-depth walkthrough. So very, very lush, rich, beautiful, deep colors, obviously crimson, black, and white grayscale. That's upside down, reversed. but very, I mean, Chanel is a Scorpio, so it is very scorpionic energy, but just so beautiful, so much. The imagery just screams to me. It just speaks so powerfully. And so I got this deck, and I got it in the linen finish. At the time that and I got it without any gilding, because the gilding was a bit more, adding to an already substantial price point. So I didn't get up the box, because I find make playing cards boxes are just flimsy. They're not sturdy. You know, that's nothing on the creatrix. That is make playing cards. So I don't get their boxes anymore. But this one, as you can see, is not edged, and I will be edging this at some point. But this is the linen card finish. I don't know if that really shows up on, yeah, you can kind of see it on camera. The linen card finish. I do not prefer linen. It is not my preference. But I was so in love with this deck that when she first did the walkthrough, I could not help myself. And I'm very glad. I adore this deck. My Hitana spirit, one of my primary spirits that walks with me. If you guys are OGs from the channel from back in the day, the beautiful red crimson dress you used to see flowing behind me at my tarot table at that time, she definitely loves this dress. I mean, this dress. She definitely loves this deck. I said I'm not going to show them all, and here I am showing a bunch of them. All right. And a couple of really cool ones. There are no bad ones. So this is the linen cardstock. Based on the post that she just made, I'm assuming that that means that she's going to reprint, put in the printing all of the decks. If this comes in the smooth, I think they call it smooth superior, then I will be getting that because I just prefer it. So this is the Deathly Flowers deck. And the other deck that I was just barely able to get, I may, dare I say, actually love this one more than this one, if that's possible. So this is dedicated to Persephone. This one is a love letter to Hecate, who they walk together. Hecate escorts Persephone from the underworld back to topside and reverse every 6 months. So this is, and as you can see, both the decks are reversible backs. Now this is the smooth. I adore this deck. I'd never ordered smooth cards from Make Playing Cards before, so I wanted to have a backup because God forbid if anything ever happened to this deck, I would have a damn cow. So I went ahead and got the linen just in case, for whatever reason, if I did not like the smooth superior. So I have a backup copy in linen, but I really like the smooth superior. So my linen one is still in its cellophane. It is unopened. And again, I'm not going to show all of these. I will do an extensive walkthrough with this deck, but absolutely, I absolutely love it. So I'm assuming from her post that this one will be a part of that run as well. Oh, look at this 10 of Swords. I mean, the woman just creates amazing decks. And as you can tell, collage style. And again, very scorpionic energy. So I'm assuming that this one, and I don't remember the name of this one, I'll be honest. I can't remember the name of this damn deck. In my head, it's the Chanel's Hecate deck. but you can look on there and see. So you might want to stalk her page to see when she will be announcing um, this reprint. And again, from what she's saying now, June 30th is going to be the cutoff date for this. I am praying that somehow she will, with time maybe, that she will decide to come back and join the tarot community. Um, it is a real loss to have her pulling away from it, but I respect her choices and making the decision that's best for her. But she is going to leave her videos, from what she had said, that she's going to leave the videos that she has created, all the content over these years that she's created, that she will leave that still up for people to watch. And she's done so many walkthroughs of decks. So you might want to check out her videos to be able to see what decks that she has created in the past that will be on offering. And but there's no, her comment section is turned off, so that won't happen. What else? What else? What else? Yeah, I guess that's it. Check her out. And she's only giving it, like I said, till June 30th. Because of the price point of the decks, make your decisions wisely based on what's financially, a good choice for you. I'm going to be making choices because there are very few decks that she has created that I do not want. So the ones that I just recently ordered from her through MPC, I just ordered those literally 2 days ago. I guess it was 2 or 3 days ago. So I don't have those to show you guys, or else I would do a quick little flip through to show you those. I don't have them, but go on her YouTube channel and check her out. And if you'd like to get any of her decks, this gives you the announcement and hopefully an opportunity to be able to get some of her decks while they are still in print. All right, take good care of yourselves, and I will see you in the next video.